Hey there guys, welcome back, and I'm back. So I know I've been gone for a while. When I mean a while, it's been a while, but I'm back and I got a new camera, and hopefully I'm not gonna be interrupted with work or school, never again, and I'm not gonna have to be going back to not uploading, and I can keep up the uploading every single week or maybe 2 times a week, so we'll see about that. But yeah, for today I'm gonna be doing a New Year's Eve kind of like glam look, and I'm actually gonna keep it simple. I don't want to do something over the top because I want this to go more to the everyday kind of like person that I just do. Whenever they do glam, it's not like an extra like glitter and all that kind of stuff glam. I just want to keep it simple. And also I'm going to be doing a first impressions and review on the new NARS Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation and the Catrice Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. And that's all we're going to be doing for today, and I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay guys, so this is what the eye is gonna be looking like without the mascara and the lashes and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do this eye on this side of the face, and I already have my brows done. And for today, as always, I end up using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brown, this shade dark brown. And as I've always done it, I just thought that, not always done it, but I just thought that I wouldn't do it for today, just to keep it as a shorter video. I know if it's gonna be a little bit lengthy just because of the review and that kind of stuff, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so for the eye makeup today, we're gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and for the first shade as the transition, we're gonna be taking this shade right here and the yellow shade right here, and we're gonna combine the two, and that's what I'm gonna be using as my transition shade for today. And we're gonna be taking a Morphe M441 to blend that. Okay, so I brought you a little bit more in, and as I was saying, we're gonna be grabbing the Jaclyn Hill. We're gonna be using this shade right here, and we're gonna be taking a Morphe G24. What I normally do is I pack it right here, and then I start building it up towards like what you would say the crease, and then I go back to with the actual blending brush and I blend it out upwards. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and cut my crease, and I'll be right back. Okay, so your cut crease should be looking something like this. After I cut my crease, I ended up setting it with this lightest shade right here. And right now we're gonna be taking this like real gold right here from the same palette, and that's where we're gonna be taking and packing it on the lid. I'm gonna be taking a Morphe M167, and I'm gonna go ahead and wet it with some setting spray, and I'm gonna go ahead and just add that to my lid. So after you apply the actual pigment or shimmer, you should be looking something like this. And now I'm gonna be going ahead and taking this darker brown right here, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit with the actual brown that we used before, and I'm gonna go ahead and tap that right at the end just so we can blend everything together. Okay guys, so basically we're done with the eyes for now. Afterwards we're gonna apply the lashes and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the face right now, and we're gonna start with the review and the first impressions. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna go ahead and jump into primer, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Guerlain Radiance primer. And I've been obsessed with this thing. It's just like, it gives me the most beautiful finish and radiance on the face. I'm gonna go ahead and take this e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm gonna just apply with that. Okay, so for one of the stars of today's show is this NARS Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation, and they just got this one out. I know a lot of people have been giving it reviews, and I've heard good things about it. I've yet to hear something bad about it. I've always heard that they're normal, like the Sheerless or something like that, like the normal foundations that they have. Normally that one's really good, and people have always given good reviews about that one, but then there's people that say that it makes them look really oily and stuff. But I mean, like, if you're an oily person, I'm pretty sure it will look oily on you. So I don't know, it all depends on the person. So this one, basically the claims that it has is that it's 16 hours of wear, like that's how long it's gonna last. It's supposed to be like it says first longwear foundation that looks stronger and stays longer with skin recognition pigment for the truest color match and the 16-hour wear. And then it says it has like raspberry, apple, and watermelon extracts for smooth and healthier looking skin. So basically, it just says that it's gonna make your skin look bomb as fuck, and it should look natural, and it should last 16 hours. Now, I don't think somebody's gonna be wearing foundation for up to 16 hours. I mean, I would wear it for a whole day, maybe like 10 hours. But 16 hours, that's something that I don't think a person, even if you have a foundation that it does last that long, I don't think you should. So I picked up the shade 2.5. I don't know how you say that. It's just, I'm gonna just put it down here. Sahel, Sahel. I don't freaking know. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that though. But whatever. I don't know if it's exactly my matched. I try to match myself, and normally I'm pretty good at that. But if it's darker or lighter, we can always just fix it with concealer and contour and all that kind of stuff. So it says you're supposed to shake it pretty well. And let's see. And it says it's really like full coverage. It says start with small amounts, so I'm gonna just try doing 2 pumps to start off. Actually 3 pumps, because it really doesn't make like, that's 2 pumps right there, and I don't think that's gonna be enough. So let's try 3 pumps and let's see how far it goes. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the same stippling brush. I'm gonna do one side with a stippling brush and the other side with a sponge, and see which one I like best. And I'm just gonna use the same stippling brush I used for the primer. So I'm gonna do this side with the brush, and the rest I'm gonna do with the sponge. That is full coverage. That is definitely full coverage. And I think I got a pretty good match though. Although after I actually match myself on my hand, because I normally do it on my hand or on my neck, it did kind of oxidize a bit, so it will probably get a little bit darker afterwards. But so far it looks really good, and the coverage really good. And I feel like with the brush, although it doesn't make it go far, I just feel that it might give me some streaks. And with the 3 pumps I did, I only got this side of the face. So although it is full coverage, I think I still need more for that. First thought about this, just on this side, I like it. It looks really beautiful. It looks really natural actually, mostly just because of my texture and my bumps, but aside from that, I feel like it looks really pretty. I'm looking at the monitor and it looks really pretty. That I can say. Now I'm gonna try this other side with the sponge, and I'm gonna try 3 pumps again, and let's see how it makes it look with the sponge. Okay, so this side is with the sponge and this side is with the brush. Let me look up close. I feel like they look pretty alike, and I kind of have to say that I kind of like the brush a little bit more. And as you guys see, it is a little like it is like oxidizing a little bit. And I feel like if I didn't have as much breakouts and texture, it would look a little bit better. Cause in the parts that I'm pretty smooth right now, it looks really amazing and really good. So I'm actually quite excited about this foundation. So for next, we're gonna be using the Trees Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and the reason why I got this and I want to try it is because Tati, I love her, she's so beautiful, she's so flawless. She recommended this. She said it's quite similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, and I mean that's a big claim for me, and I just wanted to give it a try just to kind of like, you know, try something new, because I actually never really like, you know, try stuff out. I just stay to the normal stuff I always use, and I kind of think that I have to stop doing that. So it's like, you know what, it has like a floral scent. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, she recommended, she said it was really good, so I was like, let me go at it, because at my job we just got them today. Like I was working shipment and I saw them and I was like, so this is it. So this is what the concealer is looking like. I actually really like it. You might think I look way too white under the eyes, but that's how I like it. After I bronze and stuff, everything kind of like sinks in. But I don't know how to feel about putting it next to the Shape Tape. I just feel like it's not as full coverage, and this one is actually more hydrating. The only problem I have with it is the scent. It has like a floral scent, and I'm very kind of picky with smells. Like they just kind of throw me off. And mostly for makeup, kind of like the Coty Airspun, it just throws me off because of the smell. But besides from that, I really like it. It blends out really amazing. So next up, I'm gonna be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Fair. Best thing I have tried in a long time. Normally, I just go ahead and grab my sponge, I dip it in, and I start like pressing it in. And this thing brightens your under eye like. For the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade NC35. And today I just got this. This is the powder brush from e.l.f. from their, like, I don't know how they call it, like the Elite collection or whatever. It's the more expensive one, the more fancy one. and this looks fucking amazing, and it's so soft. Like, it's soft as hell. So I'm gonna see how it works. Normally I think I will use it with something more of a loose kind of powder, but whatever. Although I love it, I feel like I would enjoy it more with something more of a loose powder rather than a compact. I rather just take like an actual more like compact, not compact, but more like something like this. Something that is more packed and more dense. That's the word I was looking for, dense. Okay, to contour today, I'm gonna be taking the KKW contour kit, and this is in the shade medium, and I'm gonna be taking this shade right here to contour. The other shade is just kind of like, it's just kind of like too orangey for me, but this one is kind of like everything. And I'm gonna be taking a Morphe M530. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking the Peaches blush from MAC, and this is like their Sheertone blushes. And I'm gonna be taking a Sonia Kashuk brush. Is basically number 19, and I love this brush for blush, like easiest blush application ever. And these blushes are amazing. They're like the perfect kind of pigmentation, like not too much, not too little, it's just perfect. Do you guys see how much like more brighter my face look because of the powder? And I always like to just go back and kind of like blend this more in, just because sometimes my forehead might be looking a little bit too bright, and that kind of bothers me sometimes. Like, I just don't want to be looking like I have like a big ass forehead, you know what I mean? And then to deeper contour a little bit, I'm gonna be going to the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'll be taking this shade right here, like the more grayish one, and this is in the Bomb Beauty contour brush. And I'm gonna hit like the beginning of my halo, like the beginning of the halo on my cheeks, just to kind of like deepen them. And this is more of a grayish kind of contour. It's like really like creates that kind of like shadow effect, and then your face is more like cut bitch. So we're going to go ahead and finish the eyes, and then afterwards we'll finish the face. Okay guys, so this is what the finished eye makeup should look like. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this side. For the under eyes, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the eyeshadow palette, the Jaclyn Hill, and we're gonna go ahead and get into Pukey, I believe that's the name of the shade. And we're gonna be taking this, I mean, I don't have a name for it, but it's just a taper fluffy brush, and we're gonna grab that and just basically run it on the lash line. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of the warm brown right here, and we're gonna put that not on top but a little bit more closely to the lash line, and I'm gonna be using the same brush. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab the darker brown right here together with this like more like darker kind of like brownish, almost black looking. This one right here, I can't fucking find it, I swear I go blind. Now for the under eye liner, we're gonna be grabbing the MAC Kohl and Smudger, I believe that's the name of it, yes. And we're gonna run that to the waterline. And I'm gonna be grabbing a Roller Lash mascara. And for today, we're going to grab Lily Lashes, and this is in the shade Mykonos. Okay, and something I do to hide the fact that there's a gap from here to here, I basically grab a eyeliner and I grab the tattoo liner from Kat Von D, and I basically just draw a line from the inner corner to the actual, where the actual lines, the lash line starts, and that just basically makes it hide. Like so, and you see how the lash, you really can't quite tell where it actually starts. Okay, so for highlighter, today we're gonna be using the Sam Marcel highlighting palette. It is called Luxurious Highlighting Palette, and it looks something like this. It's actually really pretty and they work really well. But okay, we're gonna be using this for today, and I'm gonna be grabbing the two lightest shades, these two beginning ones, and maybe a little bit from this one. And we is gonna be taking that on a Morphe 510, like such. We're just gonna be dipping between those three. The only thing I have against it is like they are really powdery. I don't fucking know how to say that, so I'm sorry. Y'all know what I mean. So we're gonna be going ahead for lipstick. We're gonna be taking the Lip Line Empire Liquid Lipstick, and I've been obsessed with their lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks lately. I mean, like, they're freaking amazing. But yeah, I mean, basically this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, the foundation, the concealer were a hit for me, and I really did like the end result. I really didn't have anything planned. I just basically started playing out with the eyeshadows, and this is what I came out with. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and honey, if you want to recreate it and wear it for New Year's Eve, go ahead. It's yours to do. For the lips, obsessed. I love their formula and this colors everything. The highlighter, love it. Amazing work. Like, it really makes you look dewy and just glowy. So I'm gonna go ahead, change, and I'll be right back. So just wait and see this beauty. Really hope you like it, and please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. So just like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My name is DamianStylezzz, 3 C's, just as in here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get cute.